You're watching Them Your People.
She caught our attention. Them your people. Hey!
Them is your people.
Hey, cab drivers, what's up? Them your people.
Go to that living room, go to that family room, go to that Rascala. Tell them to come on and sit down with you because you are watching now. Them is your people.
What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality, and I want to welcome you, and of course you to the show tonight. Hey, listen, we want you all to know that we really do appreciate you all. This is the only reality show starring you and your people. We educate, we excite, we engage, and most of all, we're always going to entertain you all. So what do you say? What do you say? On with the show, okay? Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality. Why am I the King of Hospitality? Because I can take you where you need to be. I get to take you where you need to go. And guess what? Soup's on. Is that right? Oh, my God. Tell us, what is this event all about? Who do we have with us?
I am Ann Stuckel.
Hey, Ann.
Hi, I am Vice President of the Board of Manor Grove.
Okay.
We have 22 different soups for people to try.
Okay.
It is an awesome event for people to come out on a cold winter day,
my God.
try all these different soups, learn about Manor Grove, which
Okay.
is an amazing nursing facility in Kirkwood, been here over 100 years.
Oh, my God.
So,
Hold on just 1 second. Over 100 years,
Over
girl.
100
You don't look over 25, Ann.
I love you too. I love you too.
Ann, tell us, this has been going on for how long?
8th year.
8th year.
8th
Okay.
year, yep.
And I understand when you all started out, you had like 200 people.
I'm learning from you.
Okay.
I'm learning from you.
And guess what? And I understand that today there's over 1,000 people.
Isn't
Oh my
it
God.
awesome?
How wonderful
Hey,
is this?
well, we want the good news to spread throughout
God.
Kirkwood. Spread the word on Soups On. Spread the word on Manor Grove.
Oh
It's
my
all
God.
good.
Well, you know what? You know your people. Your people will spread the word in a minute, girl. Who do we have over here?
I'm Kelly, the activity coordinator at Manor Grove.
Oh my God! So listen, so this is definitely an activity. Is that right?
Yes, it
Oh my
is,
God! What
definitely.
is all the fun about? What do the people look forward to it? That's there at Manor Grove.
The residents do look forward to coming out
Okay.
and coming to this
and
event.
coming to this event. Okay. And what about you?
I'm Angie, and
Oh, come on, you step back over here. Where you go? Damn, y'all people, they just moving and grooving. Girl, it must be in the soup. Who do we have with us?
I'm Angie, and actually my mom was a resident at Manor Grove, so I volunteered to help out for this.
All right, listen. Let's make an opportunity right now to stop and do a reality check. The reality check is volunteerism. How important is it to volunteer?
Very important.
Very important. What do you get out of volunteering?
It just feels great, and it's nice to be able to help people and do
Okay.
things for them, and it's nice to support Manor Grove
Okay.
for all the help they gave my mom.
Now, is your mom still here?
She's still with us.
She's still with us, and so just coming down and just keeping it going is so much fun because it's not just about your mom, right?
That's right. It's about all the people that are in there that these wonderful people take care of.
Right. And you know what? While we're in the middle of this reality check, we want to say to you all, if you've got a loved one that's in a nursing home or a facility where they care for them, listen, sometimes people need around-the-clock care, and you can't give it to them. You've got to let your loved ones know you love them by sending them someplace where they can take care of them, be there for them. And it doesn't mean that you're a bad son or a daughter. It just means that you love your loved one enough to have the very best for them. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Now, who do we have with us?
I'm Brianna. I'm one of the nursing supervisors.
A nursing supervisor.
Yes.
That mean, girl, when they call you talking about I can't make it in today because it's snowing, I can't make it in today because
I tell them I'll go pick them up.
I tell you what, she's going to come pick you up. We're right here. Soup is on. We're going to talk to the vendors. If you didn't know about this event, now you know about the event. And next year, you need to be here. So what do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. I'm with my new friends. Okay? Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality. Why am I the King of Hospitality? Because you said so. I can take you where you need to be. And guess what? I get to take you where you need to go. And guess what? Today, the soups and the desserts are on. Who do we have with us?
Alvin Reed.
Oh my God, Alvin, man, we are a fan of your work. Tell us, who knew that you could judge soups?
I didn't know until 3 years ago. Then they asked me, and I had made the mistake of like eating breakfast before coming. Oh, wow. As stuffed as I am now, it was worse 3 years ago. But it's a great cause, and I have a great time.
Oh my God, well, we've been seeing the people walk around, coming in, coming out, and everything, and everybody seems to be filled. What was your favorite so far?
Oh boy, there was this kind of chicken and rice, wild rice.
Chicken and rice.
Oh boy, it was good.
Oh my God, chicken and rice. You know that's where we all started. If it wasn't with chicken and rice. It was a chicken and noodles. Who do we have with us?
Yes, this is Pat McGonigal with News Channel 5. And yeah, I love coming to Soups On. It's a great cause. And there's soups that you just didn't think could be a soup.
That's right.
And I'm with Alvin. The chicken and wild rice was my favorite.
I'm Debbie Monterey with KMOX Radio.
Hello, Miss Debbie Monterey.
Hello.
Well, she says that so nice in a kind of soupy way. Say it again, Debbie.
Debbie Monterey,
Debbie
KMOX
Monterey,
Radio.
I love it. Tell us, Debbie, what are you finding the people are enjoying out here today?
Oh, definitely just trying such a wide variety of soups, and then to top it off with the delicious dessert choices.
Oh, my God. Oh,
So,
tell us your favorite dessert, Debbie.
you know, there were 3 different kind of bread puddings this year, and so I actually am a huge fan of carrot cake, which is one of the
Oh, my
God,
God,
but
stop it.
yeah,
Was
but
it fat-free?
oh yes, absolutely, all low-cal. I actually ended up going with the apple bread pudding,
Apple bread
which I
pudding,
think was
okay.
the best.
Ooh.
It was really buttery,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
had this delicious sauce.
Oh, my God.
And then for the soups, there were some that really surprised me this year. So in the end, I went with the Cuban soup because
Cuban
it was
soup,
kind of
yeah.
surprising, but. Like the cream of garlic. I've never had
Ooh,
cream
that
of garlic
sounds
before.
good,
It was very
though.
simple, but it was very garlicky without being overpowering. So that was almost
I
took it
don't smell
away.
your breath, girl, so it wasn't that bad.
Good.
Thank you so much. Let's
Thank
see.
you.
Chef, what do we have? Who do we have here?
Well, you have the best soup chef in the world
Okay, so now, word, tell us what makes you the best.
because the soup and the sauce brings the people into your restaurant.
Okay, the soup and the sauce. Remember that, people. The soup and the sauce brings the people into your restaurant. Yes, sir.
And the soup has to be hot,
Hot.
hot,
Hot.
not served in a cold bowls.
Yes, yes.
And that's the biggest mistake people make. They don't heat the soup
They
bowls
don't heat the soup,
before
okay.
they put the soup in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got to heat your soup bowls before you put the soup in it. And guess what that means? That means don't put it in a paper plate, right? No plastic bowls, right? We need
Well, the
real-
plastic bowl melts.
Yeah, it melts.
I like a good stone crock,
Okay,
you know.
Okay, yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
brought it to Famous Bar
Okay.
in about, in 1964,
Oh, my God, so
65.
that must have mean that you were down there.
He
The French-
perfected
I
the famous
perfected
bar French onion
The
soup.
French onion soup.
Right.
Oh, my
Chef
God. So you were
Shake
there.
this man's hand.
I did it.
Oh my God! Listen, on behalf of the people of St. Louis, let me shake your hand and tell you, so many people went shopping, and part of their day was to make sure they got the French onion soup. You are the best. We thank you for all that. Who do we have here
You
with
are
us?
the best.
I am. I'm the king of hospitality.
I'm George Mahey with St. Louis Magazine.
Hey, George, what's going on?
I'm loving this. I've been here. I've been a judge all 8 years.
All 8 years.
Along with Chef Zettel, we're the we hold down the fort here.
So you
It's
all started this whole. You were with it when it started, when it was only 200 people.
That's right.
Oh my
200
God,
people
look
now.
at it.
It's 1,200
Now,
people.
St. Louis Magazine, it is one of our favorites. It's a great read. It tells people what's good, what's hot, what's.
It's the city magazine.
city
you know,
magazine, I know it.
it just gives you a very broad perspective of what's going on in the city. And I'm the dining editor at the City Magazine.
Okay, so guess
So
what?
I guess I'm in the right spot.
You're
huh?
in the very right spot. Now, you know, I'm the king of hospitality.
Yes, I know.
So as you are the dining editor for St. Louis Magazine, what makes a very hospitable moment when people come out to your place? What should you always remember?
Well, I mean, it's an experience. That's what people
Yes.
are looking for now.
Yes.
There's food, there's service, and there's atmosphere, but it's the experience. People want to come away and go, "That was a really good time."
I want right now, you all, St. Louis Magazine, you got to pick one up because this guy is the dining editor. He knows what he's doing. They know what they're doing. So if you want some choices to make, if you want some decisions, go over there and check them out. How about that?
Or get a hold of me, and I will tell you personally where to go.
Okay, well, tell
In
them
a
how to
good way.
tell them how to get a hold of you.
It's gmahey@stlmag.com.
Okay.
Very
got it.
easy.
All right, very easy. But I tell you something that's not easy. Something that's not easy is keeping up with everything and with the weather that's going on in St. Louis because it's up, it's down, and I got the man with the plan. Hey, was that like a good segue?
Segue coming up. How are you, Your Highness?
Man, let me tell you
Very nice to
something.
have you.
No, it is very nice to have you. How are you doing,
I'm doing
man?
great. How about you? These kinds of events are so fun because everybody comes together to have a good time,
Yes.
to enjoy a good meal, which there's nobody that doesn't love a good meal.
That's right.
And it's all for a good cause.
Oh
It
my
supports
God.
Manor Grove too.
Now, tell me how important it is for, to whom much is given, much is required. And you are on the air. You guys do a wonderful job. But now you all are out in the community so much. Tell us about that.
Well, and the fact of the matter is, it's easy. And anybody that tells you they don't have time for it or other things come first, I have a family too, and it's. You're exactly right. Of whom much is given, much is expected. So when you have these positions and you have, whether you want it or not, a little bit of a bully pulpit, and you got a microphone, why not take it and make the absolute best out of it? And it's just a little bit of a time commitment. I mean, I'd love to say that I did all the work to set this up. That's not true. That's not even remotely true. There's a huge team of volunteers it takes to make something like this happen. And then we just kind of get to come in and have fun with it and maybe talk about it on the air a little bit ahead of time, generate some interest.
Right.
And it's a win-win for everybody.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what the win-win is. Everyone is talking about this soup. What's your favorite?
Oh man, there were some really good ones this year. There was a poblano chicken. I don't know if anybody else has brought that one up, but it had a little spice, had a little cheese, had some good chunks of chicken. It was very, very tasty.
Tell me about your dessert. What dessert did you like today?
Oh my gosh, there were a couple of bread puddings this year, and it's always dangerous to go head to put your bread pudding up against somebody else's. They were both fantastic. One guy, and we're kind of shielded from who does what to avoid favoritism, but one guy or woman did a chocolate chip bread pudding.
Ooh, chocolate chip bread pudding.
It
we
was
like
off
that.
the charts.
We like that.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
It was very tasty.
Well, I tell you what else is very tasty, right? It's you guys holding it down over there at Channel 4. You know, I got my people over at Channel 4. Shout out, Sharon. What's up, girl? I tell you what, Virginia, all of you guys are doing just such a wonderful job. You know what? You must be our people.
We are blessed. We're very fortunate, and we never take that for granted.
All right. Thank you so much.
You too.
Great day. In St. Louis.
Nice. Take care.
Take care. What do you say? What do you say? It is Mr. Gary, and guess what? I've got a special invitation for you today. I need you to come down and check out your people at Yummy's. Oh my God, the food is so delicious. Now guess what? It's the real deal. I'm talking about homemade greens. I'm talking about homemade dressing, chicken, macaroni and cheese. It's a soul food heaven. Just waiting for you, and of course you. So what do you say? What do you say? Come on down. Get your eat on at Yummy's today. Okay. Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. I've got your reality check for you today. It is brought to you by Natalie's in the Central West End. Go over and check them out for some delicious food. Right now they are highlighting a delicious Sunday brunch menu. It's great and it's good. And you know what? That brings us to our reality check right now. You're great and you're good. And don't you let anybody tell you anything different. You know what? There's a whole lot of haters out of here. Haters, perpetrators. But you know what? Don't let them steal your joy. So what do you say? What do you say? You tell those haters to get away. Okay, hater? Okay? Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. I got your people. Now, when I tell you I got your people, I want to let you know, St. Louis, I got your people. The Tenderloin Room. Oh, my God. How many years has it been?
Family run, 30 years now.
Oh my God, do people not have great memories of the Tenderloin Room?
They reminisce.
Oh,
yes.
my God. Located in the Chase Park Plaza, I just remember so many of the commercials growing up where Liza Minnelli used to, I mean, tell us some of the big
The Rat Pack. Most recently, Frank, of course. George Clooney most recently when it was filming Up in the Air.
Oh my God, they come in there in that nostalgia, that Queen Anne furniture. I mean, you're walking in there and it's like you're walking in time, but it's also when you go to the Tenderloin Room, when you walk through those doors, you know that you're in for something special.
You're in for a treat.
Oh my,
yes.
in for a treat. And guess what? We got the chef right here. Who do we have with
us? Executive Chef James Solomon.
Hello, Chef. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Now, what could you all possibly be featuring today?
We have a sausage and crawfish gumbo.
Did you hear that? A sausage and crawfish gumbo. We must be in New Orleans. Are we in New Orleans?
I'm from down there, so it's
So you know about it.
I know
so
exactly
you know it better be good.
Yeah, it's good.
Guess what? I'm not going to hold up with this guy anymore. I want to taste it. I want to see. Look at all this. You see he's got all the Mardi Gras, all of the good stuff going on. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. We got it right here for you. Is there a spoon or what I'm supposed to just drink it? Am I supposed to just turn it up like I'm going to do a shot?
Glass, yeah. like a hurricane on Bourbon Street. Yeah.
On Bourbon Street. Oh, my God. Let's see what's going on, people.
That's good stuff, isn't it?
Oh, my God. This is great stuff. Listen, for all you all who think that you can go home and you can make this in a half hour, tell them.
No. Bro, it takes probably about 3 hours to make that. 3 or 4 hours.
When did you all start doing this?
We've been doing it for a couple years now. 1 year was around Mardi Gras time. I was like, you know what, I'm going to make some gumbo. I haven't done that in a while.
They got the gumbo. Tell us what's happening down at the Tenderloin Room now. What's going on? What's hot? Come on over and talk to us.
It's been busy.
Busy.
A lot of private parties and rehearsal dinners and what have you. You know, a lot of events happening at the Chase. So it's coming back to life little by little. So You know, I pray for the cold weather, keeps everybody inside and warm, and especially he's my executive chef. He does all the soups for me, so this is the best.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, this is the best. It's right here. It's good. It's delicious. And that's what happens when you add something new to the menu. Is that right?
Exactly.
So what do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. I'm asking you to go over to the Chase Park Plaza. They've got a wonderful restaurant called Tenderloin Room. Check them out. It's okay. Tell them who my friend is.
Dino Karagiannis.
Make sure you ask for this guy, what he said. Okay, I got your people. We're right here at T-Birds Cafe. Now, you guys are located at the Holiday Inn at Route 66.
Yes, we are.
And that's off 44, is that correct?
44 in Watson.
44 in Watson. Who do we have with the chef?
Ron Anderson.
Chef Ron Anderson. How important is it for you all to be out here today, participating and exposing people to what they may not have known about?
This is my 3rd year, and this
them is your people, and she talking about cut this. We ain't gonna cut nothing. You know why? Because we like to keep it real, and this means that they ain't nothing but the truth. Who do we have with us?
Alicia Williams.
Hey, Alicia, what's going on?
Not much.
Alicia, what soup did you all do today?
We did the cream of garlic.
Oh, the cream of garlic. Was it good?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I heard one of the judges talked about how good you guys were.
That's good to hear.
I know what I tell you what, when you do good, then good comes to you. Is that right?
Right.
It's just like when you try to have fun and it's all about a good time. Guess what? When the camera rolls, girl, you can't do nothing but crack up. The chef is running. The chef is having a good time. But guess what? One thing that you want to do, just like the chef, like he ran, you want to run to over here to T-Birds Cafe. Is that right?
That's right.
Because the food is good.
Yes, and the people is awesome.
It's awesome.
The people is
and the
awesome.
people are fun.
That's right.
Is that right? So what do you say? What do you say? Give it up to Chef Reed today, okay? Chef Ronnie, right?
Thank you. Yes.
When you go out there, ask for Chef Ronnie and see if he gonna laugh and run from you then, okay?
What
do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, and I've got your hospitality tip for you today. Do you see this? You see now how crisp and clean it looks? Guess what? That's exactly how your home, that's exactly how your car, that's exactly how your cubicle at work, your office's work should be. Crisp and clean, no clutter. Because you'll find out in the hospitality world, when it's crisp and clean and there's no clutter, you can think good and you can do good. So what do you say? What do you say? It's all about making it crisp and clean. March is here. The year is not waiting for anyone. Time is not waiting for anyone. And the only thing that you need to ask yourself is this: am I crisp? Am I clean? What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, and I got a place that you need to stop by today. It's Hollywood Beauty. Oh my God. If you want to look good, if you want to look your best, I want you to do one thing for me. Pass the rest and come to the best. It's right here at Hollywood Beauty. They got it going on. They can make you look as good as you want to. You know why? Because you never know how good you look till you had your picture took. So come on up here to Hollywood Beauty, get your good looks on, and take a picture. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, and have I got something special for you, and of course you today. I'm over at Natalie's in the Central West End. They've got great food. They've got great jazz. They've got lots of music, and it's just for you. Come over to Natalie's because they'll know just what to do. Hey, are you hungry for a Sunday brunch? Maybe someplace to go for you and that special one, or maybe it's a rehearsal dinner too. Any way you look at it, Natalie knows what to do. The food is delicious, the staff is great, and guess what? They want Y-O-U. So what do you say? What do you say? It's all about Natalie's. If you want to be in the place to be in St. Louis for delicious food today, Natalie's in the Central West End. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because I get to take you to your people, and we are with your people right now. In case you didn't know, guess what? St. Louis, there's a new sheriff in town, and he's over at the radio station with Radio 1. Hello. Tell everybody who we have with us.
Gary Gunter.
Wait a minute. Who?
Same name.
Another
That's right.
Gary?
That's right.
Well, you know you must not be nothing but the truth because your name is Gary.
That's right. That's true.
Welcome to St. Louis.
Thank you.
Tell us how it all happened.
Well, I've been in the radio game for a long time, over 25 years.
What markets? What markets?
I'm originally from Chicago, so that's where I started.
Chi-Town in the house. Get me some Garrett's popcorn. Hurry up. Yes, sir.
And some Lou Malnati's pizza. That and from there, Detroit, actually Detroit twice.
Okay.
Orlando, Miami, Baltimore, Pittsburgh,
wow.
and now St. Louis.
And now St. Louis.
Yes.
So when you come into St. Louis, right, tell us what is the vibe of the city, music, what are they liking?
Well, I'm a specialist as it relates to what our people like. So, you know, it's ingrained in me. It's in my blood. Urban formatted radio is all I've ever done. So, you know, right now, you know, it's evolving. Things are changing. It's not what it used to be when I first started in the business, but we still love our music. And I still love doing for the community on all assets as it relates to information, knowledge, entertaining, empowering. So all of that comes wrapped up into one.
Okay. So many people say old school music is where it's at. They say because the music is not like it used to be. What do you say to that?
Well, I mean, it's evolved. I mean, you know, when we were younger, if you can remember back then.
Well, you know, the king don't age. The king don't age, y'all. Okay.
Well, you know, when Motown was just really coming out, that was like a whole little rock and roll against the norm and too sexy, and it wasn't gospel and church enough.
The dance,
exactly. Yeah. So now it's just gone to a different level for the generation that's, you know, that generation that come behind us. Now, I will say that, you know, the production value of what it used to be is on a higher level, where you had 5 member bands like the Temptations and Ohio Players and full bands. But, you know, now with technology, that's cut back on the pricing of having all of that stuff. You can make a band with just a little box about that big and a couple of buttons.
That's right. But the horn section is what's missing. Everybody tells you it's nothing like Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Barcade.
That's true.
All of those.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Okay. Now listen. Now that you're here in St. Louis, what can we expect? And it's 2 radio stations. Tell them about them.
Well, we have Old School 95.5, as you mentioned, which is targeted to our more mature audience. And then we have Hot 104.1, which is our hip-hop station, which is targeted toward the younger end. So we try and cover the full spectrum of the community, provide something for everyone. And what you can expect is just a continued commitment to supporting the community and being there in times of challenges as we've faced over the last several months, but then also in times of celebration, as we hope to, you know, do in the near future. Right.
So listen, so now we got the radio thing going, right? Tell me, how important is it for the radio stations to be involved in the community?
Very important. I mean, because everyone doesn't have satellite radio, everyone doesn't have Pandora. But you can always turn on Tom Joyner or Ricky Smiley, find out what time it is, hear what the traffic is like, and then find out where you need to go when there's something going on crazy in the community, and at the same time be able to call in and let off some steam as well with your favorite DJ or personality who's always going to be there for you.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Okay, so check it out. We're going to let out some steam right now. I'm going to give you your test. We got the new test for this year, right? So since you are the radio guru, right, I get to ask you some radio questions about some artists, and I just need you to give me one of their songs to see if that was a hot song or not. You ready?
Okay.
Natalie Cole.
Our love.
All right. Aretha Franklin.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Oh, how about the Four Tops?
She used to be my girl.
Listen, what do you say? What do you say? I am with Mr. Gary Gunter. He ain't nothing but the truth. He is ready. He wants you all to tune in. Check out both the stations. Because guess what? You know what?
I'm your people.
You must be our people. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. I got your people. I told y'all I can take you where you want to be, take you to who you need to see. And right now, you need to see this guy right here. We are with DJ Cut. Where are we now? What's up, Cut?
What's up, Gary? Hey, I'm honored to be on with your people. I'm one of your people,
you
right?
You've been St. Louis people for so long. Tell us the story, man, because you started from the bottom. Right here in St. Louis.
Yeah, started from right here. I don't even call us the bottom.
Well, I'm just saying here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And then you went all over the world, and now you're back again. Tell us about it.
Man. I mean, it started from a dream, you know what I'm saying? Music was always a passion. DJing was always a passion.
That's right.
You know, when you listen to Jockenstein and all the guys on the AM station,
Jockenstein,
you know what I'm saying?
on my mind, operating on my mind.
Yeah, and just want to be that dude on the radio, and you know, just kept pursuing the dream. Went to Flow Valley. You know what? I can tell you one of the first radio DJs I met was Sylvester the Cat.
That's Sylvester the Cat.
Sylvester the Cat.
Oh my God.
G Wiz was in the 8th grade at Normandy Junior High. At a party. Him and G Wiz was on the stage, and I made my way up there to introduce myself to G Wiz. Wherever the records was, wherever the DJ was, that's where I followed.
Wow,
man.
It's all about music. You gotta have a love for it.
Got to.
Tell us about the difference in the music, cause see, like I listen to your show, and I see how you put it down. You sneak a little this in, a little that in, and what St. Louis doesn't know, for the people who don't go, house music is so
Oh,
big.
Yeah,
man, man.
It's all about diversity, period.
Right.
Like,
That's right.
It is nothing. It's like eating a cheeseburger every day with
That's right.
nothing.
That's right.
You eventually get tired of that
That's exactly
cheeseburger.
right.
You want some different ingredients.
Right.
A cheeseburger is gonna be a cheeseburger,
That's right.
but you gotta spice it up.
Okay, you spend a lot of time in the community, Cut.
I got to. I
Yeah.
mean, coming from being a child, moving every year of my life, being set out before, living in the Peabody Projects, having nothing, so I can never forget where I come from. You know what I'm saying? I could inspire somebody else. Even if I inspire one person, at least I did something.
That's exactly
you know?
right. Now, they also tell me that you were at this place called Boogie Nights. What's up with that?
Boogie Nights is a club that reminds me of being in New York because it's a diverse crowd.
Okay.
You don't just have to play the wobble all night and the people leave the floor when the wobble done.
Take a pause out. Because you know your people, they'll come out and all they want to do is slide and wobble. And you know what that is? That's because all these women be going out by themselves and they ain't got no men to come up and dance with them. Is that it?
Right. No, that's not even it, because even at Boogie Nights, the women dance in groups.
Okay.
You know, I'm able to play Rolling Stones and Lisa Stansfield, Lisa and Colt Jam, and LL
let the beat hit them.
Yeah, I
That's
can
right.
play everything and people
my
dance
God.
and have a good time. So that's why I love DJing at Boogie Nights.
Okay.
It's diversity.
Okay, what would you say is to you, when this song comes on, this one, that's my song. Tell me what that song is for you.
Oh, man.
Now, I want you to think about it. While you think about that, I'm going to tell y'all, when this song comes on, this is my song, right? You ready for it?
Man, that is a hard
Ooh,
one.
that's my song. This is the one to make you get up. This is the one that if nobody else is dancing, you're going to go dance because this is your song.
You know what? I got to say, Rob Bass, it takes two. It's nothing
It takes
like
two
that.
to make a thing go
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And what else?
yeah.
It takes two what?
Oh, wow.
See, it takes two to make it out of sight. I got them, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? I'm your people, right? Put me on the radio. Boom, boom. Scratch for it. Show us how you scratch it.
Man, I can't do it. Ain't no real time.
I can do it with, I can do it with the.
But that's not how you do it, man. It's all in the wrist. You don't see my arm doing this. It's in the wrist. It's smooth, you know?
That's what it is. Well, I tell you what, it's smooth. You're smooth. DJ Cut St. Louis, we love you, man. We love the radio show that you do for us, man. You keep us tuned in. And you know what? You must be our people.
All day. Shout out to the people.
Hey, did you enjoy the show today? I sure hope that you did. Now, guess what I need you to do? I need you to go onto that website. We got a lot of stuff for YOU, and of course you. Hey, do you feel like you're lucky? I hope so, because we've got a big St. Patty's Day contest going on. We've got the Easter contest going on. We got the Mother's Day contest going on, the Father's Day contest, and guess what? We have even got a big 4th of July contest. We got lots of prizes. Our sponsors are stepping up. Hey, you might be a person that says, you know what, Mr. Gary, I want you to put something in that goodie bag for me in those baskets and those contests. Hey, my company wants to give away something too. So what do you say? What do you say? Let's get in on the fun. It's just like Lotto. If you don't play, you cannot win. And I know we have a whole lot of winners in our contest and in our viewers, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? I thought you was a winner. You ain't a winner. Girl, if you sit next to a loser, get rid of them. What do you say? What do you say? It's all about fun, and it's all about you. We are the only reality show storing you and your people. So come on, people. Okay? Okay.